today. It's the National Football League.
Put that thing up where you burn that 6-figure.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
No gain on the play. Brings up
back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
The pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has his...
Packers bring pressure, and they block it. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. And the Packers aren't in for the score.
Touchdown, Packers. The kicker on.
Partners, you well know, every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taking it about the 1.
There's the stiff arm.
And able to get this out to the 25.
First down and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
The pass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Touchdown!
Touchdown.
A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and it's not. That tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 30.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught by Montgomery. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Love. Slant to Adams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Just shy of midfield.
2nd down. Love. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
9 yards to go.
Throwing. Love. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
A 3-yard.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Number 26. He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
Intercepted.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. So 2nd and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw
The kicker on for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. From the 6. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
And 10. At their own 30.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now this one complete on the slant route. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the Packers' 28-yard line.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now Cooper, slow to get up. Staying down after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown, London.
Will Fuller, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Lutz with the extra point. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we are tied at 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Right there, 54.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 14-14.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Working out of the gun. Love.
End result.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 3rd and long for Love.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. And we see his collection of highlights. He's always so tough to cover.
He really is, and there are plenty of reasons.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
The pass.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st down, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
26 is the ball.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
43-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the London.
And to give this time to the tailback. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's
now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
The pass complete to number 8.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Oh, he stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and
Love from the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
pass intended for.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
The score, Packers 17, Monarchs 14.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So we've hit half. Oh, that came a little abruptly here.
With the score.
Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out.
14.
And we can get to the 3rd quarter now. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game, try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. No gain on the play there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a second down throw for Love here. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
18-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. He's got a first down past the 30. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And into the end zone, it's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Good. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
The pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
To go.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not It's not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
A gain of 4. It's now second down.
Love now on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, Love. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
That's another.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They run. Montgomery. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
The ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
On 3rd down, Love. The catch made by Miller. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Monarchs 14.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Packers add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
And 10. At their own.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and cause a nice play for lost yardage.
The offense on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 14. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the second half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the postmortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right? What were you thinking there? Why? Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no matter the scoreboard, just tough to justify.
32, David Montgomery.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And that'll be off the crossbar and out and short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down, Monarchs.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Packers 20.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 17-yard line.
And the London 1st down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
3-yard pickup.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway.
Offense.
So that's going to push them back half the distance. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's able to get it out of there. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And
now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The 3rd down pass.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Number 30.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Delay of game, offense.
Come on, man.
So that'll back him up 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Montgomery. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Montgomery. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the 1st. They get him to the ground at the 37.
Holding, offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4th.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
31. Monarchs 14.